Alright, good morning everyone. Today is, I think, Thursday, July 6th. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. I know I did. And, back to work. But, wanted to give you guys an update on the garden. I know it's been a little over maybe 2.5 weeks since my last update. And you can see there's been quite a lot of growth. I've been shuffling around the tomatoes, trying to see where I want to make space for everything. Let me start off with the pumpkins. Here is the Big Macs. You can see it's already vining out really well. Luckily I don't have to turn it like I did the one last year. You know, this one started to grow this already. Here's the fairy tale. You can see it's starting to put out side shoots, but I'm guiding it and make it go that way. Here's the other fairy tale. This thing's growing between 6 and 8 inches a day right now. It's got more side shoots coming out. That one there and over there. Here's the Cinderella, or the Rouge Vif de Temps. Oh, there's a baby pumpkin right there. I gotta cut off. I'm not gonna let that one grow. I'm probably gonna let these plants grow all the way till the end of July before I let a pumpkin set. That way I got all of August and September for the fruit to grow. Here's the Connecticut field. You see it sort of here. Here's the other Connecticut field. Wanted to go that way, so waited for it to lie down. That way I can start guiding it back this way. You can see the side shoots are already going that way. And here's another one going this way. And here's the Lakota squash. I thought it was going to be a vining pumpkin type as well, but it seems to be more like a bush style pumpkin. But it's definitely got little baby pumpkins growing there. I don't know if you can see that one right there. It's got about 5 or 6 more that I saw this morning. The aphids though are just non-stop. I don't know how I can get rid of them. I've tried everything. Neem oil soap, Captain Jack. There's predatory bugs around, but they just keep coming in force. And now my tomatoes are, this one was just infested. I could turn over any leaf and find a bunch of aphids. That one too. So I don't know what's going on, but looks like I'm gonna be fighting it all season. I can't let up. So that's the pumpkin, guys. Let me give you a tour of the beds. I planted more marigolds, the marigolds that I had in the containers there. And then you can see my lemon tree is putting out a lot of new growth. All the lighter color leaves are the new growth. And it's got about 10 blossoms coming out, which is pretty impressive. I didn't think it was going to put any blossoms out this year, but I guess the tree is older than I thought. It's a semi-dwarf Eureka lemon tree. And then this is a black crim tomato that I got from the compost pile, and you can see it's grown huge. It's massive, and it's got a lot of tomatoes growing on there. This is the red beefsteak tomato. You can see it's almost as tall as I am. I gotta stake it up a little bit more. I bought some 5 foot by 1 inch pole stakes like this one. So I got one here. I got one in one of the containers. I'm gonna put one more here, and maybe another one on that to support the weight, because when it gets all the tomatoes growing, it gets really heavy. I remember last year all the stakes that were holding this one up broke. It just fell onto the floor. So let's see. I guess I see those tomatoes right there. And then this is the Cherokee purple. You see these. Then you see those down there. So far nothing's been chewing on them, so I'm glad. Last year they were getting eaten by rats. So far so good this year. Let's see. Over here, if you guys remember, I had the container squash over here. I had like 5 of them, but they stopped producing. And so I looked at this area over here and there was nothing growing. So what I did was I dug it all up, loosened up the soil, added chicken manure, steer manure, and I dumped all the soil from the containers into here and let it sit for about a week. And then I planted the marigolds, and then I planted more squash. So this one is a yellow squash, and that one over there is a black beauty zucchini. And then I got the marigolds here. And then let's come over here. Here's the other tomato. This one is also a black crim. I gotta tie these things up some more, but I ran out of cord and I don't want to go buy any more because I just don't want to spend any more money. So I've been using the next best thing that I got, and that's 30-pound test fishing line. So that's been working okay. Let's see if I can get over here. So if you remember, here I had a Brandywine tomato, but after all that growth, it only had one lousy tomato growing on it, and every other flower kept dropping when all of my other plants are setting fruit like crazy. Even the Brandywine in the container over there has like 15 or 16 fruit. So I just decided to rip this one out. And this is a red beefsteak clone that I cloned from my red beefsteak over there. And in here I ripped out the big rainbow because it just looked terrible. The leaves got worse, and I got really paranoid about it infecting my other plants, so I just ripped it out. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but you know, see this yellowing? I don't know if my Big Macs got infected because of it. So I'll just have to keep my fingers crossed and hope that my plants are okay. You see my dragon fruit starting to crawl up the post. I got another red beefsteak clone here in this container. I'm going to clone a Cherokee Purple and put it in here. Here's a big rainbow clone that I got going already. This is from the healthy one in the container, so it's growing really well. I got my other clones right here. I think these two are backups. These are black crims. These two are big rainbow, and that's a Cherokee Purple clone. And let's come over here. You see this dragon fruit starting to go up as well. This is the Sun Gold, so it's got a lot of fruit. You can see those right there starting to change color. Here's another Sun Gold. There's a cherry. This is a black crim. Here's the other Brandywine. You can see it's got fruits on there. And oh, I didn't show you guys this one. It's the two cherries. That thing looks massive. It's growing out of control. I mean, that thing wants to go and branch out every direction. You know, every day I pick off like 15 or 20 suckers from this plant, and this one. I'm tired though. For the last 2 hours I've been weeding out here in this scorching heat. I'm sweating streams. But it's a good workout. But anyways guys, that's my pumpkin and garden update. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments. I'll try not to go so long without without posting an update. I try to do them every week, but sometimes I just get too busy. Haven't seen any more mice, so that's good, and no more slugs. So, but yeah guys, thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks.